Hey Barb, hope you're doing well. Just wanted to send you your swings here with everything that we focused on. Along with this, I am going to send you guys a little cheat sheet as to what we did with as far as everything with the short game, everything that we worked on there. I'll pretty much break down a little step by step as far as chipping, pitching, bunkers, putting goes, setup positions, ball position, all that good stuff. And then obviously with the overall motion. But obviously since we filmed up the full swing, definitely want to send you that so you have all that good information. Big thing, this is the before here that I want you to see that we were focusing on. Posture-wise, everything looks pretty good there. You tend to just sit a little too far back on the heels. If I could get you to feel just a little bit more onto the balls of the feet, we'd be in good shape there. But these three angles and everything look very good there. So your posture looks nice and relaxed there. Just really getting that sensation. Big thing right off the bat that we focus on is you watch that club goes back, watch that left foot as that thing really wants to crank up there, and then you see that elbow, that right arm there kind of fly out a little bit. So in the beginning, really trying to focus on keeping you much more connected, getting you the sensation that the shoulders were going to lead the backswing as opposed to you starting a little bit too much with the hands and then just letting that foot come up a little bit, again kind of overswinging those hips a little bit. And then we see that right arm fly out. I know you hit some shots with that ball in between your arms just to give you that sensation of trying to feel a little bit more connected with those arms going back. And then as you start down, because that arm gets a little too far away from you, club gets a little bit out too far in front of you there. I almost want to see it a little bit back here a little bit more just to kind of shallow it out a little bit. But that was the big thing, is because that foot was having so much movement going out, now you got to do twice the amount of work to get yourself to actually unwind forward. And then you could definitely see here from this view that even though your hips are wanting to go forward, your weight still stays backwards. And then you kind of give it that false little finish there as opposed to everything driving more forward through the shot. You could definitely see it here a lot on this view. Again, watch that front foot there as we take that club back. Again, you could see here as you start the swing a little bit too much with the hands going back. I want you to feel a lot more one piece with the shoulders and the arms. Just letting that club go back and keeping those hands and arms nice and passive there, and just feeling like we're swinging from the shoulders as we start that backswing. But as you can tell, you get the club up to the top here, we see the knees almost touching there. And then as you start down, again, a little bit long with that backswing there, so we really focused on keeping a little bit more resistance with the lower body and feeling those shoulders winding up a little bit more. And then coming through, weight kind of wants to stay back a little bit, and then we kind of give it that false little follow through there, and you could see here with your arms coming through that we'd never really release the club, just kind of hold on a little bit and then try to get our momentum going forward. So big thing that we worked on was getting that sensation of feeling a little bit more connected with the arms going back. But one of the drills that I really think is going to help get you the sensation of getting those hands working correctly was that little few shots I had you hit. And sorry again that the picture's so dark here. Really getting the feeling of keeping the lower body nice and quiet, feet together. Just feeling that good little flat foot drill, letting the shoulders turn back, nice and relaxed, and then getting the feeling with the lower body staying quiet that everything was going to just unwind through. And you could see the difference here. If I pull up your old face-on view here on the right, look, watch the difference with the release of the club coming through the shot. So I still see here the top of your glove there. Now we start seeing you actually letting that club release. So really getting that sensation of getting the feeling that we're just going to let that club set back, and then we feel the forearms rotate over one another to really get that sensation of the release with the club and with the face coming through. So, and then as you can see here, these were the after swings that I took, last few before we went out on the golf course. Again, really now getting the sensation of letting the hips get the feeling that they're going to unwind a little bit more through. A great drill that I want you to practice that we focused on is that ball drop drill. Again, get a basketball. I want you to stick it there right in between your legs and between your knees. This is really helping now get you the sensation of feeling that we're going to get the weight moving more onto our front side. So we're going to break this down in 3 little steps here. So once we got our posture, get the club halfway back there. Pause a little bit, make sure we got that club in that good position. Then we start down. Get the feeling that we're going to drop that ball there. Again, it's almost a little bit of a slight pause there. Feeling that the momentum and the weight at this point is on my front foot. And then from there, we just let everything go forward. This drill really helped you get the sensation of letting everything unwind. But again, really getting that sensation of get the club up to the top. Good shoulder wind up. Give it a little pause there. Start down, we feel that ball drop, so we call laying in the egg right there. Feeling that good separation, more weight's feeling on my left side, and then from there, just let the hips and everything unwind forward and get some good extension with the arms. As you can see here, after doing that drill for a while, really getting that sensation now of keeping, again, lower body stays nice and quiet. There's some good resistance there. Now you can see as that left foot goes as you go up to the top, look at the difference with that left foot. That's creating some good resistance there, just so you can see the difference here with your other one. Again, here's your old one on the right. Watch the difference as I get the club up to the top. So again, you can also see here, because the hips and your lower body kind of collapsed a little bit, we can definitely see how much further back that club's gone. Again, now you got much more of a wind up and you got some good resistance here. You can see the difference with the lower body, that the knees here are almost touching here, and you could look here on the left, see we have a little bit of space there. So now from there, just really getting that sensation of feel like we're going to let that ball drop from our knees. You got some good separation. And then we get the feeling that all of our weight, everything's finishing more forward. So it's the feeling that those hips are actually pulling you through, instead of, you look here on the right, or I'm sorry, on the left with the old, or the right, I'm sorry, coming through. We see all the weight and everything still staying on that back side. Again, really getting that sensation there. Once we get that wind up to the top, feel that good separation with the lower body, kind of feeling like we're planted on that front foot there, and then everything wants to unwind forward. That ball drop drill is probably going to be the most beneficial for you to really get the sensation of how your weight needs to move properly and finish more this way on the front side. Instead, you see here on the right coming through, everything kind of stays on that back side there. Again, if you have any questions about anything, you have my card. Please feel free to send me an email. You can always send me videos of your swing. I can take a look, kind of see what's going on. Like I said, I will send you both some of the work that we did with everything with the short game, so you guys have some good little cheat sheets and stuff like that.